Ah, my teenage years. When I was 18, I was in art school, the president of the student council, full of hopes and dreams, full of life.
Ladies and gentlemen, I already served the whole of SEU. Now, after the long wait, it is about time that I serve my own institute.
And now, I am 32, wanting a do-over. Hi, I'm Mayumi, and just like you, I'm in the journey towards getting it together. So if you're interested in videos about self-improvement, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell right beside it so you're updated every time there's a new upload like this one. Let's do this together.
Good morning! I am freshly showered and I'm ready to take on the challenge for the day. But first, I need to have my coffee because unlike my teenage self, I am now in my 30s and I need the help of caffeine to help me function. So today's gonna be an interesting day because I honestly feel like I'm hitting puberty. That's where this whole idea of a challenge came from. I've been losing a lot of weight. I've been really feeling myself. I've been leaning towards crop tops where I can show my core, you know, the fruit of my hard work and labor. And I realized, I never really had thought about having my belly pierced. Being fat all my life and being insecure probably in my teenage years, I've never considered myself showing off my midriff. But now that I've been losing weight, I feel like it has contributed to me hitting puberty at 30. Technically, I'm 32, but it's the same thing. Did I experiment on body piercings when I was younger? Actually, I have this one funny story. So I have an older brother. I have two older brothers, and the one that I looked up to the most had a piercing on his lower lip. I think I was 14 around this time, and one day I just took a safety pin because I really wanted to be like him.
All my life, all I've ever really wanted was a bad chick.
So back in the day, I sound so old already. And while I was just talking with someone, I was pushing the safety pin all across my lower lip until it pierced through. That was so unhygienic, but I still have a bit of a mark here. You can't really see it, but just where that annoying hair is, that's where it was. So I went out of the room, right? And then my brother saw me with this safety pin just hanging across my lower lip. And obviously I got scolded and we just took it off right then and there. There's a small mark, but I never got to keep it. To be fair, I was still in secondary school or in high school, so I wasn't gonna be allowed by the school to keep it anyway. But I don't know, I just wanted to be cool like my brother. But now, moving forward to my 30s, it is time to relive and actually do things. Now that I'm at liberty to do these things and make decisions, I don't like decisions like myself.
Like being a teenager for a day.
We are gonna do that, and I'm honestly scared. I'm honestly freaking scared because one of my main concerns, my top concern, is that my belly would sag when I lose the weight, and then the belly piercing won't really look good. But I guess it's a risk that I have to take. I'm not sure if it's gonna hurt. I'd like to say my pain tolerance is pretty high.
All my life, all I've ever really wanted was a bad chick.
But we'll see. I had terrible acne when I was growing up too, which coincidentally, I have really bad skin right now. So that's what we're working with. Where was my mind at? So 3 words to describe my teenage self. I would have been sociable, I was creative, and I was sociable. Wait a minute. Sociable, creative, and broke. Because we've all been there, and to be honest, I'm still there. Still broke, AF. I don't know how the teens wear their makeup nowadays. Cannot really generalize because a lot of the teenagers, you see them with this adult makeup, and then some are just really barefaced. You know, if you're a teenager and watching this, just enjoy your good skin. Well, if you're a teenager, you probably don't have good skin and you have bad acne right now because, you know, hormones. Oh boy, I do not miss that at all. And if there were 3 things that was constantly on my mind when I was a teenager, first would be boys. I'm not even gonna try to hide that because it's part of growing up. And second would be studies, because I was still in uni when I was a teenager. And third would be, what's the third thing that I would constantly think about? I would definitely think about friends. If not friends, then it would be new adventures, because you know, being a teenager is when you try to experiment and you're naive and fresh and you're just hungry for new things.
On that note, I would like to thank our sponsor for today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for you. Because let's admit it, sometimes we need a little reminder for us to explore new skills or rediscover old passions that we already have. And this is that reminder. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or pro, Skillshare will have the right class suited for your skill level. I joined their premium membership, and that allows you access to all their classes with no advertisements. Imagine this, you learning more about self-care, productivity, design, photography, gardening even. There are lots more, but my personal favorite will be learning more about wellness and balance in my life. You all know that I've been losing a lot of weight recently, and the way for me to encourage myself to work out more is by taking wonderful photos of my progress and posting it on my Instagram page. And the latest class that I've been in love with would be portrait photography by Jessica Kobesi, where she teaches us how to shoot and edit Instagram-worthy shots. Sometimes it's all about the lighting and flattering angles, and this class has definitely helped me with that. And you know what? Now is the time for you to start doing what you've always wanted to do. The first 1,000 people who click the link in the description box below will get a free trial of the premium membership, just like what I have. And after that, it's only going to be less than $10 a month for your annual membership. Thank you again, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back into it.
What is something that I wouldn't miss being a teenager? It would definitely be, first, being annoying. I can already imagine how all these adults around me were like,
Oh my gosh, she's so annoying.
and when you're a teenager, you don't even know it. I mean, actually, when I was 16 was when I had my first boyfriend, whom I broke up with when I was like 19 to 20. That was my first heartbreak as well. So definitely do not miss the heartbreaks, but you have to go through it. Actually, I was thinking of even going on a Tinder date for this video, but unfortunately, I didn't have time to actually match with people and such, because you know, I'm married and this is quite new to me. I haven't been on the dating market for so long. But let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see me go on a Tinder date now. And I'm also curious as to how the dating scene is, and I'll take you along with me. Growing up, I had a very thick set of eyebrows, and when I was like 13 to 14, my brother had a girlfriend, and for whatever reason, she decided to pluck my eyebrows, and when my mom got home, she got really pissed.
That was probably not the best way to impress your boyfriend's mother.
But yeah, that's the first time I had my eyebrows plucked. I'm not gonna say that I love it. Probably I was just like, you know, it's great to have a big sister to teach you stuff, because I have 2 older brothers, so you never really have like a sister to teach you all this shit. What I love most about being a teenager is just not having a care in the world about how, I know teenagers, at least when I was a teenager, I was melodramatic and I felt like, you know, the world was against me. But to be honest, there was so much innocence and naivety when you are a teenager, where the world hasn't hurt you much yet, and yet you feel like the world is against you. It's an awkward phase. Let's just call it that. Beautiful. I'm gonna tweak my makeup a bit. This is not really how teenagers do it, but I'm gonna tweak it a bit to what I like now. That's the good thing about do-overs, you know. That was a bit too thick for my liking, but we'll work with it. But to be honest, if I had to go through the heartbreaks that I went through during my teenage years, I don't know if I would even survive. But that's the thing about being a teenager. You bounce back quicker, and because you're a lot more resilient. Because the world has not disappointed you enough for you to just give up on life or be like, yeah, I'll give it another chance, only for it to knock you back down again. That's the difference between an adult and being so naive and innocent as a teenager. This is as simple as I can make it. Still looking fresh and cute, but not overly done. So now it's time to pick my outfit. Let's go! Okay, so in terms of what I'm gonna wear, I'm gonna go safe with black because a lot of teenagers are full of angst anyway. I do know that teenagers nowadays wear crop tops or crop tees, but I don't have any as well. This is the closest thing that I have. I wish it was not mesh, but we are gonna make it work. That looks so stylish. I love it. Since we're having our belly pierced today, we need to clean my navel. There's a thing about being fat. Like, it's just so deep. You best believe I smell bad. Okay, I'm way too white. So I think this choker is a bit too much, but I'm gonna roll with it. I also have some hoop earrings, which I think is very stylish and trendy nowadays. So I don't know, is it a bit too much? I'm not really sure if teenagers would wear it this way, but I am really so tempted to wear it with heels, but no teenager would wear this with heels. So I'm going for my dirty old white sneakers.
She then proceeded to take 100 selfies of herself like a true Gen Z that she aspires to be. She is finding the right angle, but we can all see how ridiculous she is right now.
Not gonna lie, I already feel like a badass. Yes! It's so fun. This challenge is so fun. Okay, so we are out the door and every mask I own are those with the ugly colors, and I'd never be caught dead with those as a teenager. So thank you, Singapore government, for giving me free black masks. It just goes well with my outfit because we know as teenagers all we care about most of the time is just fashion and how we look and being cool whatsoever when we're probably not. I'm with my friend Mara. She's the reason why I'm hitting puberty right now because of 3 things that were on your mind when you were a teenager.
I don't want to get pregnant. I want to graduate and want to be rich.
This is my best effort to look like a teenager right now in 2021.
When we're together, I don't feel cloudy weather. Don't feel a thing. Don't feel a thing. We're together, I don't feel cloudy weather. Don't feel a thing. Don't feel a thing. We on the A1, and you know the rain never stopped the sun. We only plot to allot the funds, and I've been lurking in a circus full of serpents with a purpose, and I'm certain of my service, making all these demons nervous. And every human is written with imperfection, but in the eyes of a divine mind, we are the prime design. I can find peace when the stars don't align. You guide me when I'm blind, a shoulder for me to cry on. So many people, they talk about love, but hate on each other when they go political. So hypocritical, every interval, pitiful, cynical, falling like dominoes, a particle for audible to jump the boat to find a float. Zone it out of people, not the pout. People on the edge filled with doubt. Lonely in a crowd of artificial, it's official. I diminish the business. I'm making music for riches. My vision is so ambitious. I'm burning bridges, ambitious because everybody in the mind, I want it, infinite. Every minute that I'm in it, I'ma get it. When we're together, I don't feel cloudy weather.
So I think when I was a teenager, what I used to do was just shop around malls and just look at stuff and not be able to buy it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna go around for stuff that I can't afford, just to check it out.
I remember the sunshine, first time, cool breeze. Take a second to unwind, best times, truly. I remember the sunshine, first time, cool breeze. Take a second to unwind, best times, truly.
What are you gonna have?
I want cheese ho melon tea.
So like a true-blooded teenager, we're gonna have some boba. Oh, yes, not today. Not today.
Yeah, I remember when the sun was out and the weather was perfect. My childhood was so good, probably never deserved it. A young one, skipping school just to head to the beach. The girls from class in bikinis were making me nervous. I held it down, acting confident, even.
So we are here. I don't know if I'm scared. I actually wasn't, but my friends are hyping me up, so I'm quite nervous.
Last night, this night, same as before, never get it right. That's it, favorite chair, nothing down.
So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting myself into it. I think there's no backing out.
Think of you, then you took my phone. At last, what I've asked. Don't be late, now the feeling's past.
Wala po. Mga ano pa, mga nasa 2 minutes na.
I can feel it. Oh my gosh, I can actually
Natahawak sa liit ko sa kanya.
Oh my gosh, I can actually feel it. Oh my gosh, I can actually feel it. Oh my gosh, I can still feel it. Oh.
Something that can sound obscure before try to read, but you leave it unsure.
I'm not so cool. What did I get myself into? Oh my gosh, I'm having it.
When I put down what's inside of my head, it never feels the same.
Oh my gosh! Where can I zoom in? Nice!
Trying to reclaim my own thoughts, my own mind. Each of fears to keep inside. Unformed thoughts you want to hide.
Oh my gosh!
Yung number ko na lang, yan, yung sa ipas. Itong number ko.
Just go to find
Thank you!
Salamat.
Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end the vlog tonight. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Comment down below what you want to see me do next, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on my next one. Bye!
Love you!
forced out through doubt. Memories empty when you think about